Are you ready to become a millionaire? Now that is the message, that is the question upon which I'm basing my inspirational message for this week. And this goes beyond just becoming a millionaire. It goes to, are you ready to achieve that goal that you've been working or dreaming about? Have you set your mindset? Have you prepared your mindset for the upgraded situation or status of life or income or job that you're dreaming about? You see, the mindset that we have, the mindsets that we have at a particular level in a particular social status or with a particular income bracket is not the mindset that we can have and succeed when we achieve more. You see, the mindset of someone who is struggling all the time is not a mindset, it's not similar to a mindset of someone who is successful. Yes, we have the same mind, but no, we don't have the same sets of mind. Our mindsets depend on where we are in life. So as you're busy chasing that goal and planning and working your way to achieving those millions or billions or whatever status that you've prepared yourself to get to, it's very important that you also start preparing your mind. Because can you imagine if you've been earning $500 a month and then one day you earn $5,000? You might run. I mean, the first time I got like $100,000, I earned that amount of money, I almost buried myself in the ground because I was too used to earning like maybe 1,000, or I had never earned that amount of money. And the more money I've earned, the more I have trained my mind, the more I've prepared my mind to accommodate and appreciate and know the rules of how to even use that money, invest that money, and most importantly, enjoy that money. So in my talk today, I'm going to give you 3 steps that you can take to prepare your mind for that big goal, for that upgrade, for that million, for that business, or whatever goal you have. As long as it's an upgrade, you have got to prepare your mind. Now, the first step is, of course, to know what you want. Exactly. Be very specific about this goal. You want $1 million? Fine. There is nothing wrong with that. Wanting is fantastic. Dreaming is free. So you write it down. I want $1 million. And then the second step is to write down exactly what you're going to do to achieve that $1 million or to achieve that goal or to get a boyfriend. Whatever your goal is, you have to have some idea of what you're going to do or the skills that you have to help you get to that goal. And you don't have to know all the ins and outs and all the details, but at least you should have some sort of idea or some connection of what you're going to do to achieve that goal, the actions that you're going to take. For instance, if you are a barber, a hairdresser, and you want to fly a rocket to the moon, that is an amazing goal, but do you have the skills? So it's about being realistic. Then step number 3 is to know what you would do with that goal. Will you feel? What do you intend to feel? How will you feel when you achieve that goal? How is that goal going to help you? What are you going to achieve? For instance, if you become a millionaire, do you know what you're going to do with that $1 million? Money is irrelevant. Money is nothing if it's just sitting in a bank or somewhere under your bed. Are you going to invest it? Are you going to buy a car? What are you going to do to treat that money well? And how are you going to make sure that you don't lose it? What are you going to do with that money? Or what are you going to do with that goal? Or if it's a relationship that you want, what are you going to do different for you to be able to stay in that relationship? Is your mind ready for a new relationship? Have you dealt with abuse? Have you dealt with those emotions? Have you dealt with fear that could promote obsession and jealousy? Have you dealt with the things that you have to deal with that require of you or that are necessities for the new relationship? Have you dealt with the things that you have to let go or have to improve upon in order to be in congruence with your new goal? That is a very, very important step. And then feeling, how will you feel? You know, feelings are very creative. Will you feel happy? Will you feel satisfied? Will you feel worthy? What will this dream, this goal bring to your life? And you don't wait. This is when you know, okay, so I'll feel happy. I'll feel validated. Well, guess what? You start living fast forward. And the other step, which I know I didn't say it's another step, which is step number 4, or I say 3, but I'm pretty generous. So I'll give you the 4th step. So if you know that you'll feel validated, or you will feel good, or you'll feel appreciated, or you'll feel whatever you want to feel, you think you'll feel, well, guess what? Start identifying things in your life right now that make you feel that way, and then start focusing on those things, and then start feeling that way. So do whatever, do whatever you can to feel good. Do whatever you can to feel validated. It was like living fast forward. Don't wait to achieve your goal to feel happy or validated or celebrated or appreciated or loved. Feel those things now, because guess what? You might be very surprised that when you get there, those feelings might be very short-lived, or you might be very surprised that 1 million would never give you those good feelings. They'll be very, very shallow and not real. They will not be permanent. Remember that everything begins from within you. You can control what you can, which are your feelings. And the things that are happening out of you are should not have impact on the way you feel. If you want to feel good, so that if you get whatever you want in the future, you will just feel better. You will just enhance your feeling good. So in a nutshell, the 4 steps, I said I'll give you 3, but I decided to give you 4. The 4 steps, step number 1 is examine exactly what you want in detail. Don't say stuff like, I want a new car, any car. Well, listen, I've never seen any dealership or website or wherever that sells any car. So you have to be very specific about the kind of car, the type of car, the color that you want, and then write it down. And then step number 2, identify what you think you should do or could do to achieve those goals. Do you need to achieve more skills? Do you need, write those things down. And then step number 3, find out identify what you would do when you achieve your goal. What will you do with that goal? If it's $1 million, how will you spend it? Will you squander it? If it's a car, where will you park it? What will you use it for? And then step number 4, how will you feel? And then isolate things that you can do, that you're already doing to make you feel the things that you think you'll feel when you achieve that goal. Now, I know this helps. I know it will. If you can go through this again, if I wasn't clear, please forgive me, but you can rewind the audio and write down these things. And I guarantee you that if you can write them down and follow the instructions, you will achieve some positive results for your life. You will be prepared for that big goal that you're dreaming of. In the interim, I'm sending you God's love and light.